On February 6, 2023, the world watched in horror as a magnitude 7.8 earthquake hit southeastern Turkey and parts of Syria in the early hours of the morning. The quake's epicenter was located 26 kilometers east of the city of Nurdagi in Turkey's Gaziantep province, at a depth of 17.9 kilometers. The earthquake, which was followed by a magnitude 7.5 event some 9 hours later, caused widespread devastation in the region. At least 17,000 people lost their lives, with thousands more injured. The quake also triggered more than 200 aftershocks that continued to rock the region in the following days. The earthquake affected the neighboring provinces of Adıyaman, Kilis, Osmaniye, Gaziantep, Malatya, as well as Şanlıurfa, Diyarbakır, Adana and Hatay, where around 13.5 million people reside, including around 2 million Syrian refugees. The quake's impact was felt far beyond the immediate region, as images of destruction and despair flooded social media. Turkey is located on several active fault lines, and the country has a long history of devastating earthquakes. The Izmit earthquake that occurred on August 17, 1999, near the city of Izmit in northwestern Turkey, is one such example. Thousands of people were killed, and large parts of several mid-sized towns and cities were destroyed. Despite this history of seismic activity, Cihan Pasculcu, a seismologist and coordinator of the Turkish Earthquake Foundation based in Istanbul, says that people in Turkey are well aware of their vulnerability to earthquakes. However, the resistant infrastructure is patchy in southern Turkey and particularly Syria, so saving lives now mostly relies on response. The earthquake of February 6, 2023, serves as a stark reminder of the ongoing threat that earthquakes pose to people living in seismically active regions. As we mourn the loss of those who lost their lives and begin the long road to recovery and rebuilding, it's important to remember the importance of preparedness and response in the face of natural disasters. In the aftermath of the devastating earthquake that hit southeastern Turkey and parts of Syria on February 6, 2023, relief efforts are ongoing to help those affected by the disaster. Charities and organizations around the world have mobilized to provide aid and support to the affected communities. The Syrian American Medical Society Foundation and the Center for Disaster Philanthropy have both received high ratings on Charity Navigator for their earthquake relief efforts. These organizations are working to provide medical aid, supplies, and other essential resources to those affected by the earthquake. The Red Cross and Red Crescent have deployed over 5,000 staff and volunteers in 10 affected provinces, providing clinics, doctors, and volunteers to assist with the relief efforts. The U.S. government has also announced $100 million in disaster relief aid for Turkey and Syria, which will be used to provide support for those affected by the earthquake. In addition to these organizations, the Turkish American Community USA has established an emergency earthquake relief fund, which has raised over $80,000 to date. These funds will go towards providing aid and support to those affected by the earthquake, including medical care, food, shelter, and other essential resources. Despite the efforts of these organizations, it is important to remember that Turkey and Syria will require continued help in the coming months as they face overwhelming devastation on all levels, from medical needs to rebuilding homes and infrastructure. The road to recovery will be a long and difficult one, and it is crucial that we continue to support and assist those affected by this disaster in any way that we can. Together, we can help these communities to rebuild and recover from this tragedy. The earthquake that struck southeastern Turkey and parts of Syria on February 6, 2023, has left a trail of destruction and heartbreak. With thousands of people confirmed dead and many more injured, relief efforts have been ongoing to provide aid and support to the affected communities. Personal stories of survival have emerged from the tragedy, highlighting the resilience and determination of those impacted by the earthquake. A Turkish YouTuber made a video begging for help for his mother, while a student and his family were rescued from rubble after posting about their situation on social media. One of the most remarkable stories of survival was that of Mehmet Ali Sakaroglu, who was rescued 261 hours after the earthquake struck Turkey. Journalists have been reporting on the devastation caused by the earthquake and its aftermath. However, some have reported being harassed or obstructed in their work while covering the story, which raises concerns about press freedom in the region. As rescue workers continue to comb through the rubble of collapsed buildings across Turkey and Syria, there is also a need to engage with Turkey regarding safe rebuilding practices. The earthquake has exposed the need for better infrastructure and building codes in the region. It is vital that safe rebuilding practices are implemented to prevent a similar disaster from occurring in the future. Time is running out to save survivors, and experts believe that the window for finding more people alive is closing. While the immediate relief efforts have been crucial, it is essential that we continue to support and assist those affected by the earthquake in the coming months and years. Together, we can help these communities to rebuild and recover from this tragedy.